That Chimaev interview was so annoying, man. Really annoying. Stop! Doom scrolling food. That is a big problem I'm having, chat. Yeah, you know what I'm doing, XLQX. I can't stop. I'm not even getting food. But I'll swear to God, chat, I'll go on like food delivery places, order a bunch of stuff to my order, and then go, no, and snap out of it and just remove it all. And then go back to eating chicken and egg. And I just want the thought that maybe I am going to have some of it. You know, I like to live in that world for a second where I actually am ordering some really tasty, nice food. But then I sort of snap myself back out of it to, I come out of my trance. It's horrible, man. Benefit for some years. Is it crazy to say Jake Paul versus Prime Ali is a 50-50? Yeah, that is fucking crazy to say. Jake could fucking smoke him. Don't ever disrespect Jake Paul in that way again. Chat, who wins, Jake Paul or Prime Muhammad Ali? Seriously consider that question as well. Jake Paul, you reckon? I reckon so. I think Jake Paul's got it. Jake Paul beating Prime Ali is the ultimate old head rage bait take. I think he would, though. I genuinely think, chat, yes or no, Jake Paul finishes Prime Muhammad Ali with a jab to the body. You know? Like a powerful jab to the body. Straight away, and then Ali goes, ah! Like that on the ground. Like that. I think that's how it would go. Chimaev only has his pound for pound rank because of Dictator Boyfriend. I don't know why Chimaev is above fucking Pereira and all of these guys pound for pound. It makes zero sense to me, but that's where we're at right now. And Van, still not above Pantoja. I agree with that. But these guys shouldn't plummet that bad. Context matters, man. Neither should Merab be below Tom. Let's just call it what it is, man. These guys, there's two, you know what, chat? There is a champions shouldn't just be top pound for pound. That's not how it should work. There are better fighters, non-pound for pound wise, non-champion fighters that should be above these guys. So many divisions there are fighters that have done way more for the sport. You know? Emirates, thank you. And he's got a little cake that says champ. Oh, Peter Yan is champ, dude. Look at Yan in his Instagram story. Thumbs up with his little slice of cake that says champ on it as well. We're truly in a good timeline, dude. Can you imagine if JDM pulled it off against Makhachev, dude? Fuck. Don't say roll tide in Nashville. So-and-so Piers got destroyed by Fuente. Chat, hear me out, yeah? Watch out for gifts that are ticking at the New York City meetup. I will. But chat, hear me out. I was watching that debate between Piers Morgan and Nick Fuentes. Is Piers Morgan trying to make Fuentes seem absolutely correct? What is the count? You know what I mean? I'm at that point in my mindset now about things where he so obviously manipulated all of the talking points so that he could even have a chance at arguing them. It was like, dude, are you trying to get people to like Fuente? You know? Or maybe he's just correct. That's what I'm thinking as well, but you know, the per capita thing, to ignore that over and over, is just like, yeah, this argument isn't even an argument anymore. There's genuinely just a correct way of thinking these days. And if you ain't adjusted to it, then you're fucking retarded. Honestly. Maybe, yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Is Piers Morgan secretly a wang half? Yeah. I don't see a world where Umar can out-grapple Yan. His takedown defense is so insane, and Umar couldn't control Corey, which will leave them on the feet. And I think it'll be more interesting on the feet, but I think Yan just has that different sting than these other guys do. You know? Umar couldn't really hurt Merab at all. He stung him with clean shots. He couldn't hurt Merab. I just think Yan's more built for a 5-round scrap than Umar is. Yidig. Yan also has an extra layer to his striking. Yes. Thank you for the $2. Yeah, he does have an extra layer. And there's just an extra understanding of like how to win and when to push and when to be defensive. And yeah, I just think he would do a better job than Mario. He would be like Mario Batista, but it wouldn't get into the scrambles that it did. And he would be able to do better work on the feet than Mario, which is a terrifying threat for Umar. Give it a 10. Imagine the scenes as Yan begins to tee off on Umar. The sheer panic on Umar's face before he gets slimed out. Shitty pants right in front of Habib. The shitty pants in front of Habib. Yeah, he's got to poo himself for it to be good. That'd be insane. And I don't know if Umar would have the recovery. He does pop back up after getting dropped quite easily, but I don't know if he would recover to the body the same way Merab can, you know. But Merab is quite weak to the body in hindsight. So how's your weight? It's going down. Hill stood his base. I feel like Joanna's a fucking freak. That's how I feel about the situation. I soul read her years ago. Video was hilarious. I thought it was a good one. Joanna regretted turning him down. I think she's a little crazy. Chat, have you not always got that kind of vibe from Yana and Jacek? Yes or no? So when I saw this story, I was like, I could make a video now. Let me wait. You know? Let me wait and see what Jamal Hill says. Because I had a hunch. I've always got the vibe that she's a little crazy. The eyes never lie, chat. The eyes never lie. Impression of Donald Trump begging Derek Lewis to flash him like he did in the cage. Derek, show me your ass. Take off your pads. Your ball's not hot. Come on, they are. We all know they are. They're for sure. I gooned to Joanna's response vid. Her eye contact made me goon. That's rank. Joanna always got them fuck me eyes. Yeah, she looked like she spins on it. All right, calm down. Hair reaching good length. Would you? Shame she wouldn't go near you. What does that have to do with anything? I don't think I'm that ugly. Armin's crying in the corner. Okay. Just got done with the Joanna vid. Great work. Thanks, dude. I had to give a real assessment of the situation. A real fair shake. You know what I'm saying? She's got the eyes of a KO'd Edwards. Okay, Joanna definitely takes it raw. All right, guys, all right. Impression of Ian Gary in his cuck chair watching Jamal. Oh, my, she's turning him down. This is crazy. We don't know what to think about this. Holy moly. What's going on here? She's crazy. Impression of Joanna declining Jamal saying, Boogie Woman's not coming for you. I give it a $5. She did actually say it like that as well. The Boogie Woman is not coming for you. Hill is a stronger man than me. One look, I fold. Well, apparently he said he took his ball and went home, and you know he what did he say on his YouTube video? In his YouTube video, he digressed, if you know what I'm saying. Response to Joanna with facts and receipts. What a time to be alive in the MMA community. He said it was a failed mission that he went on to try and go on a date with her or something. So there you go. Joanna has that insane look in her eyes, yeah. My guess is Joanna was drunk. I think she's drunk as well. JDM so cheeks to propaganda brainwash me. It wasn't propaganda, it's just watching Makhachev's other fights. He's never had that easy of a fight. I only remember JDM looking like he wanted to cry towards the... Alright, shut up, bitch. He was injured. Are you a vampire? I might be a vampire. Impression of JDM finding his lamb in a goat enclosure. Come on, get out. What are you doing, man? Joanna threatening Bully Tom before getting slept. Chat, you know, JDM had so much fucking aura in the build-up of that fight. I feel so bad for him. Didn't you? Come on, man. JDM's the fucking face-off, or he's in his face doing the punch stuff. Dude, I wish he would have fucking teed off on Makhachev. Bobby's opponent has a father. Who's the highest ranked fighter? Dana doesn't know. I don't know, but I saw a gambling stream with him recently where he didn't know who Sergey Pavlovich was. Anyone else ever seen him at these gambling things? Like playing at the casino? I've been watching those while I was eating recently. And, like, he didn't know who Blades something. Like, Sergey Pavlovsky, I think he called him. Some guy, Pavlovsky or something. I was like, this guy's talking about Sergey Pavlovich? It's insane. I feel like Chris Barnett would beat Bas Rutten while watching his old fights. I'm probably wrong, but that's the impression I got. Yeah, it's hard not to imagine that. But you know what the problem is? Yes, no, Qui 7 low. Yes or no, chat? Old heads and people that are constantly telling you that you're wrong for saying that, people that would say these guys don't hold a candle to Muhammad Ali in boxing. So Usyk is there. These guys wouldn't hold a candle to Ali or Foreman or Frazier. They'll say that shit. And then when you make the perfectly educated response that Usyk would dance rings around these guys, they'll say, wow, no shit. People now have evolved better than people before. No fucking shit, dude. It's like a weird gaslighting thing where they can't. It's the same thing in basketball, I notice as well. No shit. Of course they would. With all the technology now and the recovery and all of this. No shit you say that. It's so weird, though. Bas Rutten was good, but yeah, you wouldn't be landing those palm strikes on fucking any top heavyweights. Couldn't you ever probably chin him? NPCs are retarded. Big surprise. It's so sad. Thank you for the 2. Black Unk saying Ali is goated and Euro NBA is bad. Yeah. The European players. Now, let me tell you something about Luka Doncic. Oh, God, I accidentally fucking read someone's message I don't want to respond to. Anyway. What was I going to say? MMA story time. No, the seething unks. Yeah. So, could you, now you're on the analyst desk here, how about you describe Luka Doncic and Nikola Jokic's game? Nah, they unathletic. They do unathletic as fuck, y'all. That's something I need to say before. And they just go to show, like, how crazy their game is. Because, now remember, they unathletic. They do slow. They way too slow. And they unathletic. But still, man, the number they putting up, I mean, you gotta get to them, man. Shit, now, you gotta get to them. But they unathletic. They slow. They unathletic, slow. And to be able to do that while being unathletic, it's crazy, y'all. And then eventually you see them like warp into that. It's almost as if they have a better understanding of the game. Because they kind of have to like inadvertently admit that they have like a higher IQ. It's like a really weird... Dude, NBA analysts are it's so weird, dude. I swear to God. It's such a weird, delicate balance that they have to do when they talk about certain players. It's almost like they just understand the game on this level. Man, this Jokic dude, he must got eyes in the back of his head. Or maybe he has better IQ for the game. But he unathletic. I don't know how he doing it, y'all. They just understand the game on a different level. And what it is they all come down coaching. Thank you for the 5. I don't know. Thank you for the 2. I appreciate that, dude. Thanks. Jamal just retweeted your video. Yeah, boy. I think it was an objective take. It made some sense. Let's go, Jamal Hill. He didn't retweet the video. Why are you lying to me, boy? Who's lying to me in chat right now? How fucking dare you? He did not retweet it. You absolute fucking... You're telling pork pies. Saw his eyes light up. Yeah, I know. It does happen, though. Little fighter acknowledgement goes a long way, chat. Tell you. It does. How would you match make this tough current welterweight top 10? Tough current welterweight top 10. I would do Makhachev versus Gary. Huge fight. Easy fight to make. I'd make Shavkat Rakhmonov versus Michael Morales. I'd make Carlos Prates versus Kamaru Usman. And the winner versus JDM or something along those lines. I'd make Bilal Muhammad versus fucking someone. I don't know. Just leave him out for a bit. Do Edwards versus Buckley or something. It depends when they want to come back, you know. So Gabriel Bonfirm will get one of those opponents. Brady's probably leaving the division, he says. So we'll see. There's a lot of intangibles. What killed me is that because Merab didn't know the name of the choke he used on O'Malley, commentary pretended that Merab literally invented a choke. Thank you for the $5. I don't know if it's because Merab didn't know the name. Maybe because the commentary didn't know the name. He didn't have a choke on Yan. He did not have a choke on Yan. It wasn't in. The commentary was just glazing everything Merab was doing. It was disgusting. Thoughts on looks maxing? Beyond getting lean, I don't think there's anything to it, to be honest with you. Impression of Rogan hearing you talk about how you can tell someone wants to get railed by their eyes. Yeah. Now, just imagine if you were Yana. Just feeling it in your ribcage, busting loads into your ribcage. I can't believe he did that. I can't believe Joe Rogan went in on that whole spiel about the ribcage thing. That was the weirdest shit ever from him. So fucking weird. It was insane. Joe Rogan ribcage. Let me see if I can play the audio. Where's the video of it, chat? What would I search? Because the ribcage thing is him literally talking about rib cages. If you type in Joe Rogan gay MMA guru is the first video that comes up. What was the thing about the rib cage? I don't know where the video was or what episode it was or anything like that. I don't remember. What the fuck is the rib cage vid? I don't know. He had a really weird moment where he like went into a trance and was talking about how it would feel to get like big loads shot up inside your rib cage, and somebody clipped it here. I don't know if they played the audio of it, though. Right, listen to this, chat. This is Joe Rogan, okay? It's got, like, suspenseful horror music behind it. Listen to this. There for sure. Polish are way better, though. I think Polish...
You well enough to know. If there was a technology that could instantly turn you into a woman...
Yeah.
You wouldn't hesitate to turn into a woman.
I'd like to feel a dick inside me.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying.
As a woman?
Yeah, and
I don't think it made me gay. You become a woman who actually feels the way a woman feels when she's attracted to a man, and a guy with a dick like a battering ram.
Let me try.
So he's gonna send it home.
See what happens.
And you can't wait. You want to feel him come inside your upper rib cavity. Like,
I want to feel it. Feel it.
Like a battering ram. Come inside your upper rib cavity. Like,
tie me up.
Yeah.
Tie me up.
Yeah.
Who cares? The point is, like, you would do it.
Some men, the weakest among us, would be scared of that experience.
Right. Well,
they'd be scared that that experience weakens them and turns them into something that they dismiss.
But how hilarious is it that they
it's a sign of...
Sorry, Joe.
No, it's their own issue.
No, it's the...
What the fuck? It's their... Like, he's so weird when he gets drunk and high, you know? It's so fucking weird. It's not AI. It's not AI. I swear to God it wasn't AI. It was on a Duncan Trussell. It was on a Duncan Trussell episode where they get really high and start talking about this shit. It's fucking insane, dude. It was not AI. I swear to God it was not AI. Thank you very much. It's on a clip channel of mine. It was a YouTube reel going around. Insane. Thank you for the 2. No normal man thinks this. I mean, I have, but still. Thank you for the 2. You should see... the thing is, you should see his face while he's discussing it. It's not like he's saying it with like a funny look in his eyes, you know? He's saying it like really considering it as he's doing it. Please tell us the fucking link now. We must show. But this went round on Instagram. It went viral ages ago. It's on, type in Joe Rogan, MMA Guru reacts to, type in the MMA Guru reacts to the gayest Joe Rogan clip of all time on the JRE podcast. Everyone, Guru's gaydar's next level. Dude, it's so obvious though. Like, people say I have like a weird gaydar, but like, he just says shit like that. You know? It's not like I have this weird ability to read people. You know, it's not like I have to be a psychic to understand that when he constantly says things like that. You know. Speaking of the gaydar, the John Jones video has 1 million views. Thank God I joined into this, Lamau. The horror music and the reverb gotta be Ping Trip. No, it was real. It was a real thing. They just added the horror things to it. The ribcage is a classic. Also, the donkey stand-up. Yeah, the donkey stand-up. Joe Rogan said, weak men are scared of what experiencing that would turn them into. Brother, I'm scared of what not experiencing that has done to you. Yes, depraved Joe Rogan. Jesus. Thank you for the 2, yeah. The noises, man. What about when he talks about sucking dick, when he said it's the wine talking? Yeah, I know. He does a lot of these things. Get out of there. Get out of that thought process, friend. You do not want to be there thinking about getting cum in your ribcage, folks. Yeah, lad, I want to fight till you next. You're talking about getting cum in your ribcage. Yeah, lad. Yeah, I'm not talking about that at all, lad. Yeah, fuck that posh boy. We won't even say his name, that posh boy. That fucking entitled posh boy, lad. Fuck him. You're talking about taking a big hammer dick in your ribcage. Real question, would Yan starch Connor in under a round? Takes one to know one. Also, Joe's just a drunk man. All right, buddy. Thank you for the £2. That's not how it works when you get drunk, buddy. Damn, is that really an excuse that Aljo's making? Aljamain Sterling talks about the curveball Team Merab had at UFC 323. We started warming up and then Alejandro Pantoja dislocates his elbow. And it's just a huge curveball in our warm-up. What? No way they were making comments like that. That's odd.
Reno fight, we're thinking, okay, we'll get ready. As soon as this fight's over, we'll start getting ready. We start getting warmed up. We did about 15 minutes, maybe a little shy of that, of warming up how we typically do. And Pantoja dislocates his elbow, and it's just a huge curveball in our warm-up. And then we're like, well, we think we did enough. And he looks ready. He was sweating good. So we're like, all right, we should be good to go, even though this was very unexpected. We didn't get a chance to, like, warm up, then let it come down a little bit, and then get ready to go.
Not surprised Aljo has a history of making excuses. He said the octagon was slippery in the first Yan fight. They've got to understand how they sound during those moments, though, right? Surely they understand how they sound during those moments. That is so dilute. Like, the excuse of, like, oh, Pantoja's arm messed up our warm-up is kind of weird. Aljo said he considers the first Yan fight as a draw, and the endless excuses for the Sugar fight, which he did not have to take while Sugar was dealing with a rib injury, but still couldn't beat him. Thank you for the 10. Yeah, I know there's been a lot of excuses, I know. I'm very aware of all the excuses that Team Merab's making. But it happens, dude. Everybody makes excuses for losses these days in the UFC, and JDM's probably the only one recently that's had a major, and DDP. You know what, JDM and DDP are probably the only ones recently that haven't made excuses for a loss. Thank you for the 10.